Hello, darling. Welcome back to the channel. This is Tarot 101, my Nomadic Moon Arts Tarot. This is the new brand spanking new sister channel to my brand spanking new tarot reading channel. But I am not so new. I am a tarot reader of 30 plus years experience and the author of Romantic Tarot for Beginners. And you can find links to my book and my bona fides and my Etsy shop and how to get a reading with me and all that stuff in the box below. I am doing every card in the deck, loading them up over the coming weeks, and very quickly, when all 78 cards are up, I'm going to start loading up how to do spreads, how to put cards together. It's going to be fun. It's free tarot, right? I mean, for the price of an ad, you get to learn how to read tarot. That's a good time. Especially in a dystopia, right? Why not learn a new thing? Yay! Today we're looking at the Four of Swords. Doing all the fours at once, and the fours are a level up in the 10, in the 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ace through 10 of the suit cards, right? So the fours, each number represents a certain aspect of a journey, and 1 is the beginning, 2 is the opening step, 3 is the leveling up and expansion, 4 is that first level, right? That first pause that refreshes, to quote a very old ad for soda. And the nowhere is that pause that refreshes, right? That first leveling up more apparent than in the strange card that is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is usually about a lot of reckless action and speed and intellect and conflict, right? And yet the Four of Swords is a pause, a rest, a mourning, but mostly a rest, okay? Very traditional depiction. We have a depiction of a priest blessing someone and someone resting. It doesn't mean it isn't a card of death. There would have to be cards, a lot of other cards with heavy symbology around it, that also could possibly mean death, for it to even come close to meaning someone's demise. It usually means much needed rest. It can, at its most extreme, mean burnout. Here's another gentle depiction. Right? Someone resting with a kitty and not feeling great. She's got a hot water bottle. Why aren't you resting? Drinking tea, slippers on. Right. You're doing too much. You need to relax. Four of Swords. Here's a beautiful artistic interpretation of the Four of Swords. More traditional, very elegant style. In the 1970 era Aquarian Tarot, my first deck. And the cheeky Housewives Tarot with the Four of Swords. Again, suggestions of rest, self-care, recovery, coming back strong. It's an unusual card. I know you think, okay, what am I supposed to do with that? And I get it. That's fine. But it can come along in a spread to say, you're fine. You're doing fine. You just need to not barrel your way through this problem. Or you aren't going to be able to force your way through something quickly. Or pace yourself, darling. Pace yourself. And it also, so this shows up with the Justice card. Or let's see, the Two of Pentacles, right? This shows up with Justice or Pentacles card. It means you are juggling too much and you need to create more balance in your life before you make yourself sick. Quite literally. This is the card that shows up before the burnout kicks your butt. So it's not just take a nap. It's you need to look at how you're doing things and make a change for your well-being. Right? If we're reading about self-care, that is most assuredly what this card is suggesting. If you're not reading about stuff like that, then what it's saying is this forced rest, this slowdown, is for your higher good and you want to just relax into it. If this card is in a spread with the Hanged Man, that goes double, and you need to stop what you are doing and relax into the weekend you haven't been taking, the time off that you've been putting off, the downtime that you really need. The good kind, the wholesome kind, where, you eat vegetables and get enough sleep, not, play video games for 20 hours in a row. Not that I'm against video games, trust me on that. But I have a little problem. But anyway, it's just a little problem. I would say to you that when this card shows up in a spread, pay attention to the cards that are around it. Any other cards of pause, reflection, the 7 of Pentacles, for example, right? That's a pause. The Hanged Man, as I mentioned. Anything that suggests a slowdown or a stuck energy. This card, if the energy in the other cards suggests a stuck energy, and this card is there as well, it says, don't worry, baby. This is not stuck energy as in you're being thwarted by an outside force. This is stuck energy because the angels in charge of you really need you to slow down for a reason. You're, the angels that stop your car for the stoplight for a little extra long so that you don't hit the kitty if you go now. You know what I mean? Oh, I hate that analogy. Bleh. But you know what I'm saying. I mean, like, it's protecting you from a terrible thing. And you should pay attention to it. Yeah. Yeah. So that's your introduction to the Four of Swords. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Horrible kitty analogy aside. We love kitties. I literally have a kitty in my lap right now. So I'm like sitting here going, bad Joe, bad. But anyway, I'm hoping you'll forgive me. Right. Stick around. Up next, the Four of Pentacles.